Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Rector's Roost. Thank you for clicking on. Just a few things here today. First thing is we want to thank our seminarian, Grant Sennett. For the last 6 weeks, a month and a half, he's been presented John Paul II's encyclical Redemptor Hominis. And many of you have joined on for that, and we're grateful for that. This coming Wednesday will be his last presentation for that. I think there was a little glitch last Wednesday, but no worries. He'll be back next Wednesday for his last presentation. So if you want to hear it, click on in the Zoom link. It's in the front of our website to see that. There's no reservation needed, of course. You can also see past episodes that he's presented as well. So feel free to click on for that. And we, again, shout out to him. Thank you, Grant, for all that you do and have presented for our parish in that regards. Those of you who have filled in your box for Cross Catholic Outreach Box of Joy, I advertised this a couple weeks ago. The Council of Catholic Women have given us an opportunity to participate in this program, and I went and filled my box up, and here it is, waiting to be picked up. This Sunday, bring it in. You can also bring it in on November 8th as well, if you haven't yet done that. So we'll have a table at the front near the doors for you to drop those off this weekend. You can join your fellow parishioners, Go Cathedral, and also the parishioners of Tallahassee and other citizens of Tallahassee for the annual Life Chain. This has been going on for actually a while. The corners of Tennessee and Monroe Street this Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. So just a good hour of witnessing publicly to the gift of life and the sacredness of life and how important that is. And I'm sure many people there will be there with their signs, witnessing very peacefully to your fellow citizens of how important this gift, the sacredness of life is. So it happens once a year. So if you haven't joined them before, you want to witness to that, join them again this Sunday from 2 to 3. It'll be a wonderful way of proclaiming the gift of life in a very public way. Last week I mentioned it, I'll mention it again this week, is the Marriage Retreat Unveiled. It's a wonderful marriage retreat, not just for those who are married, but for those who are engaged. I know I have a few engaged couples who are going to it, and also those who are discerning marriage. This might be a great program for you. So check that out. You can go in person. It's at Good Shepherd Parish next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And go to jp2healingcenter.org. It's jpii.healingcenter.org, and you can sign up for that. You can also go virtual, so you have to go in person, but you can stay home and watch it as it's happening, but also they're going to record it, so you can watch it basically anytime you like. Some other good news, actually. You get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. Be sure to turn your clocks back. I usually do it before I go to bed Saturday night. And you're going to wake up a little more refreshed Sunday morning. So in fall, we fall back, so we change our clocks. And of course, Saturday night also happens to be All Hallows Eve. That's right, Halloween. And I'm sure it's going to be a little different this year with probably restrictions on some of that with families, maybe not having kids go out. I don't know how that's all going to work out. But Hallows Eve, the word hallow is an Old English word meaning holy, to make holy. And we hear that in the Our Father, hallowed be your name. So holy is your name. So All Hallows Eve, and of course Sunday is All Saints Day. So that's an important day in our church calendar as well. We'll remember all the saints, canonized and non-canonized. It's all those in the realms of heaven. We're going to celebrate that this Sunday. So this Tuesday is a very important day, of course, in our nation. We all know that. It's voting day. I will not be joining you in those long lines on Tuesday to vote. And there's a good reason for that. Because I voted by mail! And I'm sure many of you have already as well. Isn't that a great feeling? It's kind of empowering, to be honest with you, to be able to do that. And also in the luxury of your own office or your house, to be able to look through the ballot As you know, every time you go, the ballot's pretty long. There's a lot of things on it, so prepare yourself for that if you haven't already. But let's do our civic duty, right? Let's get out there, let's do it, let's vote. And there's a lot of information on our website for that, of course, on the candidates and on the propositions that are on the ballot. So go to our website, click on those things there, those opportunities we have for you to be prepared. And go in, of course, with your identity as a child of God, as a Christian, as a Catholic, and all the values that you hold sacred and dear to you. Bring those in with you when you go and vote, of course. And I know you will. Pray about it and let that Spirit move you to be very informed, of course, when you do that great deed for your nation. So those are just a few things that we have here for today in this edition of the Rector's Roost. Thanks for joining us. And be sure to know that if you ever want to communicate with me, please feel free to do so. My email is frjohn@cocathedral.com. frjohn@cocathedral.com. And I'll looking forward to seeing you on our live stream masses. Thank you for joining us for those of you who do that, and those of you who join us for Mass every week. We're happy to have you join us physically. And we're waiting for those of you who have not joined us to come back whenever you feel that you're ready to do that. God bless you. Take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.